I just flew to Turkmenistan, to Ashgabat, the capital. Well, Turkmenistan's really interesting because it's much less Russified than many of the other Caspian and Central Asian countries, and it's really kept its original identity. And there's a real celebration of tradition, traditional music, traditional dancing. Arriving in Turkmenistan at 3 o'clock in the morning was quite a surprise. I suppose I was sleepy anyway, and I just looked out of the window and in the blackness saw this illuminated huge dome. And it's one of many huge monuments, but that's lit up at night. All marble, literally everything is marble. And then there's the recurring symbol of the 8-pointed star, which is their sort of national icon. And it's this very strange place that has so many showpiece buildings and squares, but really not many people around at all. It's to such an extreme. The only people you really see in the streets are street cleaners, and the streets are absolutely pristine. You know, there's not a leaf hanging around anywhere. And so it's a strange place to be, but it's quite alluring as well. I mean, it is quite beautiful just seeing all these buildings. But once you step out of the centre of the city, then it looks like any other Central Asian country. I was keen to go to a place called Darwaza, which is in the Turkmen desert, a gas crater that was set alight in 1971. There were Soviet geologists, and they were drilling into the earth, and the ground beneath them collapsed, and it created this huge gas crater, which is about 70 metres in diameter, and it started leaking poisonous substance, so poisonous gas, and so they lit it thinking that that would burn off this secretion of gas, but in fact it's been burning ever since. Supposedly the locals call it the door to hell. As it becomes darker and darker, it really lights up the sky, and again I felt it was symbolic of this incredibly gas-rich area, that there was just this endless supply of gas that was just emanating from the earth. And quite interestingly, supposedly the president of Turkmenistan visited recently, I think it was 2 years ago, and he said, this is a complete waste of gas, what are we doing? Seal it up. And so there's now a rig just next to it where they're trying to pump off, or trying to access anyway, the same pocket of gas.